Basketball's biggest stage, the NBA Finals. It begins here, and 2K Sports is happy to bring it to you. Tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics as they play against the Phoenix Suns. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, and I'm Kevin Harlan. Look at the Suns. This is it, their whole season, all their effort, all their energy to get them here, the finals.
And I'm sure the feeling in their locker room was different today. That finals atmosphere is unlike anything else. This is what it's all about.
And it's in there.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
Washington, that's good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive help defensively.
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Edey with the steal. Kuminga finds Edey. Cheeks outside. Great communication on the alley-oop.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Pass to Brown. Now here's Antetokounmpo. No good that time. Cheeks kicks to Kuminga. No good with the triple. Here's Preston. Pass to Brown. Here's Antetokounmpo. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. And once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
To the inside, it's thrown by Antetokounmpo. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Here's Preston. That's tipped.
The offense thought it'd be an easy shot, but he proved them wrong there with authority.
Cheeks from outside. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Nice, unselfish passing there by Beal. He knows he can't do it all by himself.
Here's Preston. Defended by Cheeks. Giannis' screen on Cheeks. Pass to Brown. Right side, Antetokounmpo. Clock at 4. It's hauled in by Cheeks. Suns leading by 3. Beal finds Edey. Now, here's Cheeks. Shoots the 3. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo. Nobody back.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
Now, here's Cheeks. Not a lot of room.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
And the Celtics with possession here after the Suns pick up 2. Antetokounmpo, no good. For Phoenix, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Good on the bucket. 7 points for the Monster.
Unselfishly giving up the ball, putting the pass right where it needs to be.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. Some changes for Boston. Wilson, he's checked in for Brown. And it's Mike Conley in for Vassell. Celtics trail by 3. Outside Butler. With the floater. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, hey, great touch on the floater. He made it look easy.
Cheeks from outside. Nailed from three-point land. Cheeks has got 10.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And it's Butler missing. Phoenix leading by 4. Lets it go with a 3. Cheeks' shot is good. Cheeks has got 6 here in this quarter.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Replay, just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Castle finds Conley. Pulls it from the elbow. And he's fouled pretty hard. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Closer detail, what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The cell getting in there and blinding.
Washington with this screen on Conley. Here he goes. Cheeks no good.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Stewart checked in for the Celtics.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Down low. Here's Conley. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Vassell, the bounce pass. Boston again missing. Suns leading by 5. Cheeks from outside. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Beal's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now here is Conley. Inside, here's Stewart, up and in on the layup.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Washington with this screen on Conley. He lobs it up, and then Washington with the dunk.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now a timeout called by Boston. Boston making a switch here. Preston's checked in. And now let's give you a look at and some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Suns on top, up 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
They're clicking from outside. Hard cuts to the ball and a few bone-jarring screens. Man, they have a high quality of looks.
They've been cashing in on those. We'll see if the sharp shooting continues. Taking a look at the situation. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. What a game we're seeing from the monster.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, now that he's established that defensive presence, guys think twice before challenging him.
Right side out of Kumbo. A rebound by Washington. Suns leading by 5. Cheeks the pass to Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Pass to Brown. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Suns. Washington's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Cheeks. Here's Edey. Guarded by Stewart. Cheeks outside. Back to Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Brown kicks to Vassell. Giannis outside. It's Brown on the wing. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Vassell finds Giannis. From outside, off the mark.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind. Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Fades back, and that one good. Antetokounmpo's got 13.
And when Giannis is hitting that midi, best of luck. He truly becomes unguardable.
Here's Cheeks, and he uses the glass on the layup. Cheeks has got the lead up to 12 now for the Suns.
That's a perfect 4 for 4 to open up the second half. Couldn't have asked for a better start after the break.
Here's Preston, the 19-foot shot. They get it again. Stewart passes to Preston. Goes up again. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Morris is checked in for Antetokounmpo. Phoenix making some changes. Michael Conley, he's checked in for Boston. And Phoenix also making a switch. Cheeks checked in for Raul Neto. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Garrett, the pass to Bernard. Cheeks from outside. Rebound Boston. Preston's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Conley. To end the run. It's hauled in by Cheeks.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Pass to Vassell. Here's Preston. Another shot, and it's right in by Vassell. Vassell's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, there's Vassell staying active, extending the possession. Well, that was an athletic play. They just put it in the air and let him go get it.
.32 seconds left in the third. Here's Preston. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Good on the 3-point shot. Conley's got 5 now.
I'll tell you, you give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
Cheeks with it. He's got 21. Going inside and slam dunk by Cheeks.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And so it's Phoenix with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll take a quick break. And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. Suns leading by 16. Pass to Edey. The basket good off the assist from Cheeks. Cheeks has got his 9th assist in the game now. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Boston. Conley against Cheeks. Giannis high post. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Butler. From past the arc, it's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Cheeks. Rebound Boston. Wilson left side. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
Stewart's checked in for the Celtics. Edey with a screen on Conley. To the middle. Edey gets the bucket. Edey's got 4 this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The Celtics call time. We've seen the Monster really having a great game.
Well, the defense has not been able to slow him down inside. And until they offer some sort of resistance, just keep feeding him the ball.
On defense, Phoenix. Over to the left wing. Stewart, a screen for Conley. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Stewart. 3-pointer. Boston, no good that time either. Phoenix leading by 17. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Stolen by Conley. And here we go. It's Butler. And the layup is off.
Oh, nice job protecting the rim. Turning an easy bucket into a miss.
Ah, the basket is good.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
The Celtics call time. We've seen the Monster really having a great game.
Well, I'd think about throwing something new at him. Maybe bring another defender, force the ball out of his hands.
And one of our featured players tonight earns our player of the game, the Monster.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
What a way to start the series. If this game is any indication, he's going to be an unstoppable force the next few games. From deep, bangs home the trifecta. Cheeks has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Suns leading by 20. Now, here's Cheeks. Edey, a screen to the paint, and the dunk by Edey.
And guys, you can go ahead and put game one in the record books. Exactly how they wanted to kick off this series again. It's a tremendous opponent. Big win for Phoenix.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
They're certainly starting the finals off on the right foot, and this will be a comfortable win for them in game one.
Yeah, this was a statement game, and what a time to make it. I'm sure it's going to get tougher for this group, but they won't be able to just run away with the championship. But tonight, they clearly established themselves as the stronger team early in this series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for the Monster.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
6 on the shot clock. From deep onto the Kumbo. It's hauled in by Cheeks.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
There's the 3. No good. So it's the Suns winning easily here. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. And now we present the player of the game, the Monster.
We are on the biggest stage in professional basketball, the NBA Finals.
Here we go.
So Phoenix wins the tip. Here's Cheeks. The shot from the low post is good.
I tell you, it always feels great getting those first points on the board.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
Stewart finds Antetokounmpo. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
So many times Giannis forces his man into a foul. As a defender, you can't give him anything easy. That leads to a lot of contact.
Well, big man that makes their free throws. Bravo.
Washington a screen. And there's the lob. Throw it down on the lob.
And perfect timing on that lob.
Here's Preston. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Here's the 3. Antetokounmpo can't connect. And here are the Suns. Beal outside. Kuminga, the pass to Cheeks. Down low. Nice move. And it's finished off by Edey as he lays it in.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Preston, pass to Stewart. Antetokounmpo, right side. 4-3. The rebound by Edey.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Here's Cheeks. Knocks down the triple. Cheeks has got 5 points.
Well, they were looking for a fast start, and they have been perfect from the tip.
Here's Preston. Edey defends. And finished off by Stewart.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Washington a screen. Here's Cheeks. The rebound by Stewart.
Ooh, couldn't quite get that one. 4 for 5.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, what a sweet move from Giannis. Just breaking down the defense there.
Oh, it's stolen. To the middle. Here's Preston. Can't tie it up. That one misses. Phoenix leading by 3. Oh, there's the alley. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. The top scorers in the playoffs on our 2K leaderboard. In the 3rd spot, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Perfect time to take it to another level offensively. He's really carried them at that end.
Now here's Conley, guarded closely. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And he drives in, and they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
And wait to stay level-headed. He finished the play and will have a chance for one more.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
The Suns lead by 7. Washington, a screen on Conley. Throws it up high, and Washington powers it through.
That is textbook execution of pick-and-roll basketball right there.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And that one's good from Conley.
Well, if you give Mike Conley any kind of position on the interior, he is just crafty enough to finish it.
Pass to Washington. Here's Cheeks. Launches it. Gets the 3 to fall. Cheeks has got 11 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Clock at 6. Conley looking for an opening, and it's off from 3-point range.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And when you're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Well, how about the effort on the glass? Even with this lead, I love that they're still going after it.
Wilson, no good.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Here's Cheeks. He's guarded by Conley. 20 feet out. Washington. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They're really working the paint now.
And first time out of the game called for Boston.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. Kuminga, he's checked in for the Suns. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Antetokounmpo surveys. 5 to shoot. Over Washington. Again, the miss by Boston.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Cheeks with the bucket.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Preston, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Brown with a screen to get back on track.
And it appears that he has totally lost his touch here in the second quarter.
Boston again missing. Here's Cheeks. Off target with the three. Celtics trail by 16. Here he goes. That one drops for him. Preston's gotten his first points in this one.
Well, that's about vision to me and the understanding somebody other than me has an easier shot.
Phoenix calls timeout. Antetokounmpo against Washington. And it's going to be a 3-second call. There's 48 seconds left in the second. Stewart, the pass to Preston. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Preston's gotten 4 this quarter.
Call that doing some dirty work on the interior. Make full use of that opening.
Here's Cheeks. Boston pulls it in.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. This is his second trip to the line. And so it's Phoenix. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be right back with you shortly.
First half of this postseason contest, and it hasn't been a great...
If you're shooting under 30% from three, try to find another way to score, man. This is crazy, Shaq.
Yeah, being one-dimensional, they're making it too easy on the defense.
Taking a look at the situation for the Phoenix Suns. Everyone is talking about their Game 1 victory. You think they can take the first 2 on the road?
Well, props to them for getting it done, and that first game especially.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping.
And here we go. The NBA Finals continue here on 2K Sports. Celtics trail by 9. Out to the right wing. Pass to Preston, and here's Brown. He's watched by Kuminga. On the wing, Vassell. Good, and Brown gets the assist. Vassell's got his second basket on the night.
The team counts on Vassell for this, a reliable producer of three-point buckets.
Here's Cheeks. He's got 13. Beal's shot is good.
Good decision-making from him, feeding a perimeter shooter instead of just forcing something.
Up top, Stewart. Pass to Vassell. Antetokounmpo finds Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. 6 to shoot. Inside. Here's Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
And you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
To the paint. Up top, Beal. Pass to Cheeks. The 3 is up. And the dunk by Edey.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Pass to Preston. Let's go with a three. Phoenix grabs the miss. Kuminga's got 4 rebounds now.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Cheeks passes to Washington. It's tipped. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, some physical defense in there.
Boston shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. Some changes for Boston. Morris comes in for Stewart, and Wilson is subbed in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Phoenix making a switch here. Cheeks can't hit. Celtics trail by 3. Here's Preston. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Preston's got 4 points now in the quarter.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Here's Cheeks. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, man, he has been putting up points all night, having himself a game.
1:04 left in the third. The Celtics have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Here's Preston. Oh, they pick off the pass. Here's Bernard. Pass to Floyd. Here's Cheeks. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Cheeks has got 17.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Preston. Cheeks pulls it in. Cheeks has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Clowney. Pass to Cheeks. And the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection. But you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Castle for 3. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
Great awareness in crucial situations. Nicely done.
That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And let's get you back to the action as game 2 is getting underway. Cheeks with the bucket. Cheeks has got 19 points.
The defense has to be better, or he will continue to punish them from there.
Castle outside. Beyond the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Edey's got his 4th rebound in this one.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards. That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Launches a 3. Washington grabs the miss. Phoenix leading by 4. Here's Cheeks. Oh, Kuminga, just a menace inside.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Castle outside. Antetokounmpo outside. To the left wing. Wilson off the mark there with a 3. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Stolen by Conley. And Boston pushing it up now. Yep, that one goes.
Mike Conley out in transition on the break, eager to help his team convert. Nicely done.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Suns?
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there. They are challenging them and getting it done.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Stewart, he's checked in for Morris. Brown comes in for Wilson. Vassell, he's checked in for Castle. And Preston subbed in for Conley. Brown can't hit. Phoenix leading by 6. Here's Cheeks. And Stewart over to help. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Vassell. Brown fires. It's money from deep.
For Vassell to really make an impact, that's what he has to do. Initiate the offense.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Here's Vassell. Just 5 to shoot. Stewart! Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. It's off.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
We've got 1:48 left in the 4th quarter. Oh, it's rebounded by Kuminga. Phoenix leading by 3. Here's Washington. Both hands there for a little extra.
Oh, that's a pretty bounce pass. Nice.
Here's Preston. Jacks up a 3. Yes, sir, with the 3.
You love to see that unselfishness, right? Great kick out to the perimeter.
1:11 left in the final quarter. Down it goes.
You cannot be afraid of the moment. That's a big-time delivery.
Puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a play.
Celtics trail by 5. And 1:01 left in the 4th quarter. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Edey. Here's the pass to Brown. Now Stewart. Puts up the tray. Edey rips down the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And so they foul intentionally. Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And he does get the second one. And that increases the lead to 6. Timeout called, Celtics. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
.32 seconds left in the 4th quarter. It falls.
Bucket at this stage of the game. Wow.
At one point, they led by 16, and they go to the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Just step to the line with confidence, and this young man delivers. Nicely done.
Timeout called, Celtics. Six-point game. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Takes it inside. It's in! And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
And that should do it. No miracle comeback tonight, but boy, what a game, fellas.
Edey rips down the board. So Phoenix wins it, and this win shows they have the momentum so far in this series. Up 2-0 now.
They just look so confident out there. They're playing selfless ball, and their chemistry has never looked better.
That concludes Game 2 of the NBA Finals. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. As we leave, we present our player of the game.
A 2-0 start to the finals. Things could change direction here in Game 3. 2K Sports brings you NBA playoff action. Moments away, it'll be the Phoenix Suns going up against the Boston Celtics. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And taking a look at Boston. Well, Greg, they were so confident coming into this series. Now suddenly they find themselves in desperation mode.
And no doubt, Kevin, this is a feeling that's got to be unfamiliar. They've had a wonderful season. Everything was going their way, but in these last couple of games, we've seen some cracks in their armor.
We certainly have. Brown outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Stewart with the screen on Washington. And here's Stewart. He's covered by Ayton. Kuminga the pass to Washington. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Well, you can't let that happen. That seems like a mental mistake.
On offense, here are the Celtics. Vassell with it. Pass to Stewart. And here is Antetokounmpo. Giannis dunks it down.
And Antetokounmpo slamming it down there, using his sensational will to finish with the flush.
Cheeks outside. And slam dunk by Cheeks.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Ayton a screen. To the middle. The basket good off the assist from Cheeks.
Impressive at using the pick and roll. Ayton slips well to the basket after setting that screen.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Preston passes to Antetokounmpo. 5 on the clock. Stewart, a screen for Vassell. It's hauled in by the Suns. They want that intensity to carry over from that victory on Friday.
And you know what? Sometimes it's hard to say whether or not defensively you were on your game. But bottom line is their opponent didn't shoot it well, and you got to take some of the credit from a defensive standpoint.
Oh, yeah, one thing affects the other without question. It's the kind of thing they'll try to recreate.
Antetokounmpo, shot's good.
And when Giannis is hitting that midi, best of luck. He truly becomes unguardable.
Oh, Ayton in position. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Brown wide open. He fires. No good on the triple. Here's Cheeks. Oh!
Unreal.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Inside. Preston passes to Stewart, and he converts the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Cheeks kicks to Ayton. Offline with his three.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Outside, Beal. Cheeks outside. Beyond the arc. Sinks the triple. Cheeks has got a couple of threes now in the first for Phoenix.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. So for the Suns, Honey's checked in, and Garrett subbed in for Kuminga. Wilson changes for Phoenix. Kuminga comes in for Garrett, and Cheeks is subbed in for Raul Neto. Cheeks outside. Outside, Kuminga. Over Conley, and there's the bucket from Kuminga. And the Suns lead by 8.
What a beautiful look. Attacking the defense and then kicking it outside.
Stewart up top. Pass to Giannis. Giannis with the dunk and throwing it down hard.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Here's Conley. It's hauled in by the Suns.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Cheeks' shot is good.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
Vassell, the pass to Stewart. Giannis kicks to Brown. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Brown's got his first 3 points of the game.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
And the Suns making a change here. Washington's checked in. Boston also with the sub. Preston's checked in.
Stifling the offense in close. I love how he got right into their business there.
Beal from long range. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Preston passes to Brown. Here's Preston. Defended by Cheeks. And the layup's good off the glass. Preston's got his first basket.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range. And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Stewart with the screen on Cheeks. Here's Preston. It's tipped. And so we conclude the first half. Phoenix ahead, leading by 9. We'll be back shortly live from America West Arena.
Game.
Smooth operation. I wish every team played this intelligently.
Yeah, if you look at the shots they're getting, they obviously had a game plan coming in, Shaq.
Looking at how the Celtics are doing in. And that concludes halftime. Now.
And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. What a game we're seeing from the monster.
And, you know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
So this is a nice adjustment, running the offense through him tonight. That's a nice little switch up.
Here's Preston. Vassell wide open. No good on the 3. Here's Cheeks out to the right wing. Washington passes to Cheeks. Fires for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Down low. Washington's on him. Stewart with the screen on Cheeks. Here's Vassell. Can't hit from 12.
Yeah, that's a sigh of relief heard from the bench. Weak defense didn't cost him that time.
Here's Cheeks. It's hauled in by Stewart. Celtics trail by 9. The Celtics working the ball around now. Giannis just too much inside.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
Cheeks the pass to Ayton. The basket good off the assist from Cheeks. Cheeks has got 4 assists now tonight.
And if you want to score in the NBA, it's not easy. You have to make those tough contested shots like that one.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with the rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Well, you look at the monster, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. On the wing, Brown. Giannis outside. Stewart with the screen on Washington. Clock at 6. Giannis dunks it down.
I don't know that anyone covers as much ground in 1 or 2 strides as Giannis.
Here's Cheeks. He's got 18. And then Washington with the dunk.
And he created that opening with the pick and roll.
Here's Vassell. 9-point game. Brown outside. Giannis charging into the lane.
And attacking with all that length. When Giannis drives, he's either scoring or at least getting the foul.
And both free throws good for Giannis.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
Pass to Washington. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with the steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
Garrett, he's checked in for the Suns. Morris is checked in for Boston.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just spanning the flank.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And then Washington with the dunk.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. There's 1:47 left to play in the third. Morris outside. Pass to Preston. And that one. Clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. The Celtics shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. That free throw, no good. Mike Conley's checked in for Isaiah Stewart. Second free throw, no good.
Well, you can't overlook any trip to the line. These points could end up making the difference.
And finished off by Brown.
And that's a momentum shifter. A steal leading straight to the basket.
Cheeks with it. Picked up by Brown. Pass to Washington. Stolen by Conley. 58 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Preston. Here's Brown, and the layup is good. Brown's got 7.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Cheeks from outside. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
And that's his second 3 of the half and his 5th overall, really lighting it up.
And here is Vassell. He's got 6. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over in the corner, Brown. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. Now, here's Cheeks. And it's Beal in the corner. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
And so it's Phoenix ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
And he runs their offense for a reason. He's got excellent vision. Wow, what a gift for his teammates.
So for the Suns, Bradley Beal's checked in for Garrett, and Cheeks is subbed in for Raul Neto. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And I've also been very impressed with their ball movement. It has led to better shots. The offense overall has had a great rhythm.
Outside Kuminga. Oh, not a pretty one there. Yuck.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
Antetokounmpo fires.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
The first free throw is good. And the Suns making a change here. Washington's checked in, and that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And after not a single trip to the line in the first half, he's starting to get the whistle now.
Here's Kuminga. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Oh, what a use of the baby hook!
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Now Kuminga. Cheeks with a screen on Brown. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
18 feet away, does not go.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. Shot clock at 6. And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
Now Beal takes the 3. A three-pointer. Good.
And game 3 of the NBA Championship Series is all but in the books. Congrats are in order tonight on an outstanding effort and a well-deserved victory for the Suns.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And this is going to put them on the brink of...
It's been a very one-sided NBA Finals. It's 3-0. Could we be crowned?
Here we go.
And it's the Suns to start out. Here's Cheeks. Pass to Kuminga. Fires from deep. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Not afraid to throw his big body around. Ayton good at keeping plays going.
Preston, pass to Stewart. Nice ball movement by Boston. Now Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 5. from deep three-point range. Cheeks pulls it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And he lobs it up top. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
I like how Ayton makes himself a big target on these alley-oops. Just a quality finish.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Celtics. 4-point game. Pass to Vassell. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Boston shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Driving inside.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Pass to Brown. Fades back. Kuminga pulls it in.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Here's Cheeks. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Preston, pass to Brown. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Washington a screen. And he's going for the lob. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. There's the drive. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. To the inside. And stolen by Stewart. And Boston pushing it up now. And here's Brown for 3. Cheeks pulls it in. The Suns leading. From the arc. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed. Cheeks has got 7 points in the game.
I know what they say. Defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And that's a foul called on P.J. Washington. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Picking up that second foul early is tough. He'll have to be careful, and we'll see how much coach trusts him to not get that third.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Neto's checked in for Kuminga, and it's Garrett in for Beal. Pass to Preston. Fires the 3. Again, the miss by Boston. Phoenix leading by 5. Brown with the steal. Here's Preston. Takes the 3. And Ayton pulls it down.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Cheeks. Another 3 for Phoenix.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Celtics trail by 8. And first time out of the game called for Boston.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Brown, he's checked in for Wilson. And it's Vassell in for Preston. Beal against Vassell. Outside, Brown. Here's Conley. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11. Here's Cheeks. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Devin Vassell. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Suns.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Phoenix making a switch here. Garrett's checked in. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason. Chasing down blocks and making an impact.
Here's Stewart. No made baskets yet. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Preston. Shot clock at 6. Here's Stewart. Is covered by Ayton. On the break. Count that bucket. And the Suns lead by 10.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Brown passes to Preston. Offline with a three.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Cheeks. Boston pulls it in. Oh, got a piece of it. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Goodness, DeAndre Ayton, welcome to the highlight reel.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam. Sponsored by AT&T. Giannis striding in. Pass to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. It's Brown on the wing. And Boston calls time here.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
A different look for Phoenix. Washington comes in for Clowney, and it's Bradley Beal in for Garrett. The Celtics also with a sub. Conley's checked in. 5 on the clock. Here's Brown. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Brown's got 7 points in the game.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Here's Cheeks. Uses the glass on the layup.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Antetokounmpo finds Conley. Down low. Here's Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
The floor general Conley. Dependable at finding his guys in screen and roll sets.
Washington, a screen on Conley. To the paint. Washington's shot is good. Washington's got his first points of the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And that one's good. Stewart.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 7.
What a burst out of that first step. Straight to the hole.
It could go. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
Boy, that was close. Got it in just in the nick of time.
And so it's Phoenix. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Hello and welcome. And here...
Tick-tock, tick-tock. That sounds like their offense right now. Clock work.
Speaking of clocks, I think you've had...
Looking at how the Celtics are... That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian.
And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. Celtics trail by 11. A moment here for an injury report.
Thank you. I just talked with Boston's head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Although it takes a while to completely recover from this injury, he's been given the thumbs up from the training staff to play through it. So that's definitely something to keep track of while he's out there.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
6 on the shot clock. Brown finds Antetokounmpo. Over Washington. Antetokounmpo can't connect. Phoenix leading by 12. It's Beal on the wing. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Ayton with the stuff.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. The Celtics shooting around 41%. Preston, pass to Brown. Counted from distance. Brown's got 10 points.
Well, he knew he had options on the arc, and he made good use of them with that kick-out pass.
Here's Cheeks. Second chance shot, and it's finished off by Ayton as he lays it in. And the Suns lead by 13. Here's Preston. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And here now, a list of the players who have had the hottest hand in the playoffs. In the third spot, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Perfect time to take it to another level offensively. He's really carried them at that end.
Pass to Preston. Outside, Brown. And here is Antetokounmpo. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Preston, the pass to Vassell. 6 to shoot. Nice ball movement by Boston. Launches it from deep.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Here's Cheeks. Here's Ayton. And the layup is good. Ayton's got 15.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Preston, pass to Brown. Again, the miss by Boston. And the Suns with possession. They're on an 11-3 run. Here's Cheeks. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Cheeks has got 7 now in this quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Washington a screen. And he's going for the oop here. And Boston pushing it up now. Ahead. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
And Vassell shows you why you better not disrespect his bounce.
Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Cheeks can't hit. Celtics trail by 17. Antetokounmpo, right side. And now the Suns, fast break. And here's Kuminga for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Kuminga's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Preston. Stewart, left side. Shot clock at 5. Antetokounmpo for 3. No good on the shot. And so it's the Phoenix Suns ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be back in a moment.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
And the energy is palpable in this arena. A big group substitution here for Boston. Stewart, he's checked in for Morris. Brown comes in for Wilson. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for Castle. And Preston subbed in for Mike Conley. And the free throw, no good. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Just a selfless play by Giannis. He knows all eyes are on him, so he dishes to a ready shooter.
Now Washington. A minute 37 left in the game. And there's the drive. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's going to do it for this game. These teams, the entire season, what an unbelievable journey. It'll be a hoisting of the Larry O'Brien for the Suns.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant. And it's a completely new group for the Suns. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Stewart, he's checked in for Morris. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Wilson. Brown, he's checked in for Castle. And it's Vassell in for Mike Conley. Butler surveying the floor. Brown up top. Antetokounmpo against Washington.
Let me tell you, on the drive, Giannis is trouble. He takes it right into the defense and gets fouled in the act.
First one falls for him. A big group substitution here for Boston. Morris, he's checked in for Stewart. Oh, and it's over. The Phoenix Suns are the new NBA champs. What an incredible ride. Culminating in a championship. What a team. This will go down as one of the great sports moments in the history of this city. And listen to this crowd. Players talk about having to tune out the noise and focus on the task at hand. This is the noise they've been waiting to hear all year long.
Absolutely incredible. Look at the guys celebrating, understanding the work, the sacrifice, the discipline that goes into winning a championship in this building.
Thanks for being a part of it with us all season long. It's the NBA on 2K Sports.
8 ring, 8 MVP.